Good evening, VV Nation. My name is Ryan, Senior Instructor here at VectorVest. Always a pleasure coming out with these 6 p.m. videos. Now, it's my job to keep you on the right side of the market and put some hot stocks on your radar. Now, I see the NASDAQ 100, the Qs trading below the 40-day moving average, so a little bit of pressure there still on the tech stocks. However, as I was looking through the software today, especially at the top VST stocks, that is our master indicator of overall value, safety, and timing. And we're tracking close to 10,000 stocks. As I was looking at it this morning, the top 5, it's all gold and semiconductor stocks. We know both of these industries are hot right now. And with that recent pullback in gold, it's creating some opportunities for the bulls. And as far as tech stocks, as long as NVIDIA can deliver to investors, I see that trade continuing even further. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in the software and find out what are the top gold and semiconductor stocks. So now let's break down these positions utilizing our proprietary indicators to get a sense of overall value, safety, and timing on these positions. First thing I want to do is look at the value column compared to price. Our valuation is not a price target, just what we feel the stock is truly intrinsically worth at this time. Micron undervalued. We value the stock at $352, right now trading at $249. Still a lot of value opportunities with this position. Hecla Mining undervalued compared to $20. Anglo Gold also undervalued. The only overvalued position in these stocks here is Advantis Corp, currently trading at $128. We value the stock at $87.99. Again, that's not a price target, just letting you know that investors are willing to pay a premium for this position. The last stock, DRD Gold here, also undervalued at $42, only trading at $27.99. At no surprise, we see Micron leading the charge, momentum to the upside, up another 1% just over an hour into the market. As we dive into our proprietary indicators, RV to CI, keep in mind these are on a 0 to 2 scale. Above 1 is favorable, below 1 is unfavorable. The further you get away from 1, it speaks to the magnitude of that favor. RV looks at long-term price appreciation potential. So all of these stocks are favorable for long-term investments, showing that there's more potential here than an alternative investment in a AAA corporate bond. Relative safety speaks to just that. It's an indicator of risk. All favorable safety ratings here, so you're not taking a lot of risk with these positions. RT is going to be our technical indicator, looking at the short-term price trend. At no surprise, with a lot of momentum in semiconductors and gold stocks, all of these stocks here are showing a lot of momentum to the upside when it comes to that short-term price trend. Therefore, overall value, safety, and timing, very strong ratings across the board with these top 5 positions. CI ratings, growth persistence. Looks at the company's ability to resist severe and/or lengthy price declines. So very favorable CI ratings as well. Buy recommendations across the board. And just looking at the forecasted data here, the sales growth rate and earnings growth rate, double digits. Phenomenal stocks here. So let's go ahead and jump in the charts and see if there's any potential on the horizon. Would you like real actionable information and not just more data? Would you like to know what your stock is actually worth and how safe your stocks really are, whether they're a buy, hold, or sell recommendation? Check out this website. Just go to vectorvest.com/YTFSA for your free stock analysis report today. First up is going to be Micron. This is a company I've talked about quite a bit on the channel. We've had a strong buy recommendation on this stock for the last few months here. Not a sell recommendation in sight over the last 6 months. Even when price pressure was on during the summer, our stop price, which is the blue line here, keeping us in the trade, giving Micron ample room to grow, now reaching $249. Earnings per share, this is our 12-month leading forecast EPS data. Nice, steady stair-step fashion, lower left, upper right. But the reason why I like Micron so much is the valuation. Not only is the stock undervalued, but you can see when I added value, value is rising, price is rising, chasing value, which is my favorite chart pattern to see in the VectorVest software. As I continue to scroll down, we've got Hecla Mining here. Again, undervalued, price action, chasing value, the stop price, keeping you in these excellent investments. RT relative timing, been favorable now for the last 5.5 months. And once RT went above 1 in favorable territory, putting you on the right side of the trend as the bulls take control to close that day was around $5.22. The stock now at $14.24. The next position is going to be Anglo Gold, exhibiting my favorite chart pattern: undervalued, value rising, price rising, RT above 1, strong buy rating, EPS data on the rise. Great position to have on your radar. That's AU Anglo Gold. Next stop is going to be Advantis Corp. This is the one overvalued position. About 6 months ago, you had some value opportunities here, letting our subscribers know that the stock was trading at a deal. But once price action was able to get above this resistance zone around $65 to $69 and retest it, the bulls took this stock off to the races, now at $127. We buy the stock at $87.99, but as long as that earnings per share continues to rise and RT stays above 1, wouldn't be too worried about this position. Now, the last stock we have for this evening is going to be DRD Gold, another undervalued stock here with great overall value, safety, and time ratings. In addition, strong buy ratings across the board here. You see some sell ratings came into place when the stock was moving in a bearish manner. However, RT relative timing and favorable as early as $14.80. The stock now has doubled at $20. And with this position having rising earnings per share over the last 6 months, you can see exactly why I'm excited about this position. Now, I hope you enjoyed tonight's presentation. Just wanted to put some of the top gold stocks and semiconductor stocks on your radar going forward. Now, the VectorVest 7 software is showing some red lights in the price column, so we're not going to advocate buying stocks at this time. Now, if you want guidance going forward and don't have access to the VectorVest 7 software, just go to vectorvest.com/YT for your trial. Now, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys tomorrow evening. Good night.